I was born in 1966 in a very small town not far from Jerusalem. And this was just 7 months before the 1967 war that divided that country. The Palestinians and the Israelis both had blood and have blood on their hands. And at one point, the Israelis were the oppressors and the Palestinians were the oppressed. At another point, the Palestinians were the oppressors and the violent, and the Israelis received that violence. So how would you try to solve that conflict, keeping both sides happy?
It needs building up trust. And here we come back to Francis and Carmel, this idea of trust. Trust one another. And if you want to work together with another person, you have to build up that trust.
Born into wealth, young Francis had ambitions of becoming a knight, a warrior. But through a series of revelations, he is drawn to a life of poverty and peacemaking.
One of Francis's great insights was to restore and live out the integrity of human relationships, the integrity of the human fraternity, by giving up the power over in order to use power to serve one another.
As a boy in his father's court, El-Kamel learned to trust both Christian and Jewish advisors. When he becomes Sultan, he encourages interaction with traders and scholars from the West, and is also willing to negotiate with the Crusaders.
In fact, he was even accused of being too sensitive to the other side, because he always wanted to negotiate, communicate, Today we would call it dialogue.
The story of Francis and the Sultan gives us a new paradigm for encountering the other, for dealing with the other, and ultimately for embracing the other.